LeBaron Lockhart, now in custody, arrested yesterday on a murder charge. That fatal shooting actually happened 10 years ago, and now police are cracking the case. Our investigative reporter Brendan Kirby live in the studio with a look at how they did it. Brendan.
Well, his DNA solves a lot of these cold cases, but investigators tell us in this instance, it was good old-fashioned police work. It was May 2nd, 2011, when 62-year-old William Willett suffered a fatal blast from a shotgun during a carjacking on Duval Street. Police found Willett's Toyota Corolla a few hours later, but they had no suspects. Eventually, the case got put with the dozens of others in the cold case file. Recently, Sergeant Nick Crepeau took a fresh look at the file. Since September, he has been the sole homicide investigator assigned to the Mobile Police Department's cold case unit. Crepeau says a re-examination late last year of fingerprints taken from the crime scene got a hit.
Fingerprint evidence is one of the one of the oldest forms of identifying suspects, and so yeah, just to kind of come back to the basics of solving the crime.
LeBaron Tyrell Lockhart was just 16 in 2011 and was not in the system. He's been in the system plenty since, with arrests between 2013 and last year on charges ranging from distribution of drugs to possession of a forged instrument to carrying a gun without a permit. Lockhart was connected to a different homicide in 2016 in Theodore. Authorities never charged him, but he testified for the prosecution against another man, and court records indicate that he and the defendant days before the shooting had discussed robbing the victim. A Mobile County grand jury recently issued a secret indictment charging Lockhart with Willett's killing. Making the arrest is only half the job, though. Prosecutors are now tasked with getting a conviction, something Mobile County Chief Assistant District Attorney Keith Blackwood acknowledges is harder with the passage of time.
That does present some unique challenges. However, these are things that are accounted for when we reopen the case and reinvestigate. We make sure that all of that evidence from 10 years ago is preserved.
And Prosecutor Blackwood says Mobile is fortunate to have a full-time investigator working on these cold cases. He says police departments normally have their hands full just keeping up with the new cases that pile up. Reporting live in the studio, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.